And we are live. Welcome back to PSI Let's Play, everybody. This is episode 24. Sorry for the delay in recording. I have not been feeling like doing anything for the past few days, but no matter. With me is my first international guest. Let me welcome to my show, Makari.
Good day, everyone.
And he's from the UK.
Tea and biscuits and whatnot. Oh!
Yeah, so let me try to explain what you're watching here, because you have never seen or heard of this game before, correct?
No, am I right in saying that this is the kid from Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah, pretty much this is
looks
his...
like it.
Yeah, this is his game. This is Ness.
Ah, okay, so he's that little... okay, now I know where all my hatred is.
This is pretty much his story of why he's psychic and why he's all as awesome as he is.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
I'd always wondered where his character actually fit into the storyline of things, because I didn't even realize he was a thing until Super Smash Brothers back on the N64.
Yeah.
Or was it on the GameCube he came in?
Well,
I can't remember.
Smash Brothers was originally on the N64 and the GameCube, and then it went to the Wii, and then to the Wii U, and then the 3DS. And Ness has been there every step of the way. There's not been a Smash Brothers game where he hasn't been in there. I think if they did not include him in the game, it would be a travesty, because honestly, like, that's their flagship character. Like how Laboratories is their character is pretty much Ness and Kirby. Like that's their mascots.
Yeah, I guess it shows how my childhood went. I went up to the GameCube version, and I think that was the last Smash Brothers I played properly.
Yeah.
I had no idea who. I knew of Zelda, I knew of Donkey Kong, I knew of all the others. But that one character, that one little kid that waddled around the screen doing really
the psychic kid.
attacks.
Everybody was all confused about. Like, what is going on? Like, who is he?
I am 5. What is this?
Yeah. So this is the Monkey Caves, and we're literally about to learn how to teleport.
Sounds like a childhood daycare to me.
I know, right? And ooh, there was a rust promoter. Okay, that's useful. Rust promoters are basically bad things for machines.
Right. So what's the story of this game? Because I have no freaking idea.
Okay, so here's a very quick synopsis of the game. It's basically nighttime in 1-et. A meteor lands. Ness goes out there to investigate. He gets blocked by police and Pokey. He goes back home. Then he comes back out, and then he gets woken up by Pokey, who's like, "Oh, my brother's lost, and he needs help." And then oh no, I need a skip sandwich.
A skip sandwich.
Yeah.
That sounds like something us Brits used to make. We have crisps over here called skips. I'm not sure if you guys get them as well. They're these like little potato chips that are in the shape of flower heads, and they're called skips.
Oh, okay.
They're the sustenance for all children everywhere in the UK. And I don't think you'll ever meet a British child who, if you ask him, do you know what a skip sandwich is? They will tell you they do. Every child knows of the skip sandwich.
Yeah, basically, well, a skip sandwich is, I can imagine it's kind of what you're like describing, but because you can't see any of the items, you don't really have your imagination. But basically, a skip sandwich makes you go faster for a set period of time. Okay. So I guess the name actually comes from how you could, kind of skip along in the game.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah. Anyways, so basically the whole story is, so far, a meteor landed in 1-et, Ness goes out to investigate, and then a whole bunch of stuff happens, and he finds out that he's the boy of a prophecy that has yet to be unfolded. That has to be, has yet to be told. And he goes out to find a girl who's also part of the team, who lives in well, yeah, basically they're a bunch of psychic kids who oh shoot, I'm going the wrong way for the bus. Never mind, I want to go this way.
From what I'm seeing at the moment, it kind of reminds, like the actual look of the game reminds me of like a mixture of Final Fantasy and the old Game Boy Star Wars game that came out back in 1995? Question mark?
Yeah, this game did come out in 95.
Same era then, so
pretty much, yeah.
That looks familiar.
No, I don't want to go to 3. Go, move along, bus. I don't need you. Or I'll just go this way. I'll just go back to 4 side because this is the part of the game where I just remembered that is basically a trading mini game. So literally, I need a whole bunch of items that I probably don't have at the moment. Wonder where I can take them all. Yeah, I need a skip sandwich to get past the one monkey, or I need a picnic lunch to get past the other one. And I know somewhere along the line I need a hamburger, which I don't have.
Only in one of these games would you ever need.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. This is probably the wackiest and most fun game I've ever played. Like, I mean that in every good meaning of the sense of the phrasing there.
You tired there? You sound a bit.
Yeah, just woke up and not having eaten or drank anything yet. Kind of. Bleh. I got that morning stuff going on.
Logic would dictate that you should wake up first before playing the end. Oh, I guess it shows dedication at the very least.
Yeah, well, my alarm went off at 10 and then I snoozed it, so I had like 9 minutes extra of sleep. Yeah. Oh, I know.
A whole 9 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, and just like in Smash Brothers, I noticed. Well, unlike Smash Brothers, actually, Ness can't use PK Fire or PK Thunder. That's actually the second character's abilities, which is Paula, and right now she's kidnapped. And we're actually walking around in 4 side, which is actually a real place. Oh yeah, I remembered this sprite here. This is pretty much Satoru Iwata. Like, literally, he immortalized himself in the game, and this is pretty much Iwata's sprite. Like this guy here.
Nice.
So, rest in peace, Mr. Iwata-san.
Rest in pepperonis.
I'm sad that he died, though. Like, honestly, that was completely unexpected.
If I'm completely honest, I didn't even realize who he was. I never paid much attention to the the console side of things, so I didn't really know. Right. I mean, I'd heard of his name before, but like I didn't really know who he was. But regardless of that, it is obviously still a major loss to the community, and he died so fucking young as well. Like,
I know, like 55.
55, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's a picnic lunch. I need it. Who's gonna care? Nesses. Pretty much because of Satoru Iwata, this game was finally able to be released. Like, some of the programmers were like stuck in a kind of like odd rut. Like, they couldn't figure out how to like do a few things. So, and then here comes Iwata, and he basically reprograms the game from scratch. Like, he was a miracle to the game. Like, literally, without him, I don't think there would have been an Earthbound. Like, the whole dev team just kind of owes him everything. Dang it, I need to find a skip sandwich. I think that would be the bakery, I think.
So is this like open world, or?
Oh, this is basically, this is basically a sort of satire of America. Well, or at least the world as we know it. One-et is, just judging by where it is on the map, of the in-game map, One-et seems to be, like, somewhere up in the Pacific Northwest, so he's kind of in my neighborhood. And, Tucson is, like, down by Tucson, Arizona. 3 I can assume is somewhere in the Midwest. And 4 side is basically New York City.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's the areas of Winters, which is in England, because if you go south of Winters, you also run into Stonehenge. And then there's Scaraba and Deep Darkness, which is over, like I guess somewhere in the, well, Scaraba seems to be somewhere in Africa, because it's all deserty. And then there's Deep Darkness.
I'm surprised I never heard of this, because I was a lot into the more pixel, these sort of like pixel, I say pixel games, like the classic games more so.
Yeah.
But even with that, I never heard of this game. Like,
I know it literally. I only heard of it. Well, I mean, I've been playing Smash Brothers for years. I mean, I've always known Ness from that. But, like, I kind of missed this game growing up in the 90s because I was interested in, like, Power Rangers and stuff like that. And so...
To be fair, if you weren't into Power Rangers at some point in your childhood, you didn't have a childhood.
That is true, but, I mean, honestly, that basically did dominate my entire existence at the time. Because, like, you know, let's see, in 95, I was 4 years old, and that's when I got, like, in Christmas of that year, I got my first... Zord, I guess, the Shogun Zord, and then later in 1995, along with this game, the Power Rangers Fighting Edition game came out, and that game was like, it's like, oh god, you get to play as your favorite good guys and bad guys and beat the crap out of each other. It's so much fun. But I digress. And we're not talking about that game. We're talking about this game and how I completely missed it in my childhood. I guess one of the reasons why a whole lot of people didn't get a hold of it was probably because it had a $69.95 price tag.
How much, sorry?
Well, at the time when most games were like $50, it was basically $70 for the game.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, then if that was inflated into today's market, that would be huge.
That would be basically the equivalent of having, like, let's say, a legendary edition of the next Halo game, but then having no other options for it. Like, you have to buy the legendary edition. Because it came in a huge, colorful box, and you got a strategy guide with like, scratch and sniff cards and stuff. Like, literally a whole strategy game for basically, or strategy guide for basically, helping you through the game. Like, they marketed the game as if no one's ever played an RPG around here. Like, no one's ever heard of, like, Final Fantasy or Chrono Trigger or anything.
Oh my god, guys. There's this amazing new thing. I know it's 1995, and we've had these game consoles for many, many years. But there's this thing. There's this thing that does a thing. Oh my god, we gotta spend millions of dollars on it.
Yeah. I know, it was kind of weird, though. Like, the ad campaign for it was bizarre. Like, I guess there's another thing how this game sort of didn't take off in the United States. Like, this one wanted to skip sandwich. But yeah, like, its ad campaign was literally like a reverse psychology thing almost. Like, it was all about there's a wet towel. Oh gosh. But yeah, it was all about this game stinks. Like, this game smells like your gym bag, or this game is like the most foul smelling game you'll ever play. Like, why did they do that? Oh, protein drink? Oh. I have a feeling I'm gonna be going back and forth between I don't have a pizza. I spoke to you in your own language. Well, time to call good old Mock Pizza. But yeah, this is literally like a trading minigame. You have to have all these different items in order to pass by all these monkeys.
Interesting.
Yeah, and sometimes...
Does that bar you from going into the rest of the story?
Teleporting is a very needed thing in this game. Like, you have to be able to teleport. Otherwise, you won't be able to get to,
Well, just say, for example, if you didn't take this, would it still be possible to complete the game?
I don't think so.
I find it kind of silly that it takes you...
Oh, there's a pizza. Okay.
Like, maybe if they gave you early warning or something. I'm not a massive fan of gating areas with such obvious time sinks.
Yeah, well, I mean,
even if it was
this is a necessary detour because,
Well, I mean, it's not like in the process of getting those items, you completed another part of the story.
Well, I mean,
Like,
yeah, you do get to another part of the story. You learn how to teleport, and in some areas of the game, you have to teleport back and forth between places.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, it's a ruler. Yeah, you really have to go back and forth between places. It's definitely necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things you just have to do. Okay, what does this one want? What you want? You want a pizza? I don't have another pizza.
Vietnam, I got a pizza.
Wait, I just had a pizza. Yeah, there we go. I can always order another one from Mock Pizza. There's a pizza inside. There's another pizza.
Yo, dog, would you like?
Okay.
How'd you like pizza? So put a pizza inside your pizza.
Okay, Dragonite. Oh yeah, this is the first time you ever hear about Dragonite. I don't need one of these handbag straps because honestly, these are useless. But basically, Dragonite, it's a bag of Dragonite. But if you sprinkle it on one of your characters, they turn into a massive dragon and then deal like 500 or something damage to an enemy. It's kind of awesome. Nice. You don't actually get to see it happen, but like, you know, I guess you can use your imagination there. Because the battle system is kind of like that. Like, you just see the characters' icons move up and down, and the enemies are enemies flash, and then every once in a while you get the smash. Yeah, I love hamburgers. Okay, the monkey lets me. Which one is it? The one that actually needs a hamburger? Oh, well, I'll just give it to both of them. Yeah, this is one of the weirder parts of the game. Among the section, yeah, another highlight of the game is the part where you basically trip out and then like go and. Ooh, is this a Dragonite? Oh, it's a broken tube. Ooh, the broken tube is the bazooka. Yeah.
Gone are the days where you could get away with creating non-satire games and still have them technically being satire.
Yeah. Ooh, what's this? That's the flame pendant. Ooh, 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 ooh. And now I'm talking like a friggin' monkey. Let's see. And here's where the for sale sign comes in. I love this item. This is probably the best thing ever. I could have just sold one of those handbag straps. Watch as someone comes out of nowhere, really. Any second now.
If it goes by the logic of most of the games by this standard, it should most of the timing is just done by steps rather than the actual time it takes.
Well, actually, when you use the for sale sign, it literally happens immediately.
Okay. Because I remember in I think it was the original Pokemon games, the time wasn't like most of the time. Anything that was time based was based on the amount of steps you took rather than the seconds in the game. Or it was something to that extent, at least.
I just got a phone call from the customer saying, I can't find your place, you should, like, give up. That's sad.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. So I guess, yeah, this whole thing's a bit of a maze here, too. Let's see, do I go this way? Oh, yeah, what do you want? You need a protein drink. I don't have one. I still have a pizza, though. I spoke to you in human tongue.
Human tongue. The only kind of tongue that is allowed in this dialect.
Well, I mean, it's a monkey talking like a human. See, that is protein drink. Good. I needed that.
What the hell is this?
I am Man K-Man. The most interesting thing is King Banana. What? Are you giving me a present? Here, you can have a handbag strap. Tightwad? Really? Let's go to
Some
the
of the
point.
humor in
Give
this
me
game is so 90s.
I don't have a hamburger.
Like, if you could have stereotypical humor and then put the word 90s on top of it, this would be it.
Pretty much, yeah. This is like definitely a 90s game. I don't know what that one wants. Okay, you want the protein drink, I have one. Yes. Gulp, gulp. Yeah. Get out of the way, monkey. I want to go through here. Thank you.
So what's the deal with monkeys? Is there any reason they're monkeys?
Yep.
Or just because monkeys?
It's because it's a monkey cave. I know, that's the only reason, really.
Okay, that makes as much sense as most of the stuff in the game, and I'm not going to argue with it.
Oh, I don't have a fresh egg.
I do feel as though I've somewhat missed out in my childhood having not played this now.
This one wants to measure something, okay. In
Measure
other words, you
something?
want a ruler. I can measure my own tail. I gotta give the broken tube over to... See, I want to give the...
Not sure if that's this game's attempt at a penis joke or just really poor decision writing.
I don't think it goes as far as that. One of my friends could use the teleport. What? You've never heard of it? Then I'll give you King Banana. That didn't make sense, did it? But I'm attractive, don't you think? What? Okay. Oh, that's what that one thing means by King Banana. Okay, what do you want? Alright, change. Oh yeah, that's right, you wanted the fresh egg.
Eggs.
That's right, you have to usually... Yeah. Seeing chicks makes you happy. That's so... Yeah, the humor in this game is just so goofy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of these are sexual innuendos or puns to some extent.
Yeah, I think they did try to sneak it in a little bit, but I don't think not too much. I just hope I finish this segment. I figured it would take me quite a while just to do this. Let's see, what did you want again? Oh yeah, you want the banana.
Now, having jumped in halfway through, I'm obviously missing a lot of what's going on here. How far in are you currently?
Estimating about... I want to say I'm about 40 to 45% the way through. Ooh, the bag of Dragonite! So useful.
How long have you been playing it?
Let's see, this is episode 24, so since June 1st.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say that for $70 at the time, you would want your money's worth, to say the least. So, okay,
yeah.
that's my question answered. Fair enough.
Well, I mean, I didn't actually buy it. I'm emulating it.
Well, still, like, back in the day, if you spend $70 on something, I mean, you're not going to go to your parents. You're going to go to your parents and you're going to say, Mum, buy me this game. And back then, with the way the economy was, $70, you could have bought, like, you could have had a down payment on a really good car for that.
Yeah.
And your parents aren't going to go, oh, you know what, son, I'm going to spend $70 on a video game. Because obviously back then, video games weren't quite in the state that they are now, where even 6-year-olds can pick up a game and go, yep, I can play this and Mum lets me.
Yeah. But yeah, this game is definitely worth it back then, because you get like a lot of goodies for it. But like nowadays, the game goes for like $200 just for the cartridge.
Holy hell.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of better just to get a Wii U, and then be like, hey, guess what? I have a Wii U. Because it's on the Wii U marketplace.
I suppose that's just generally how it goes, though. Like, obviously things have become classic, quote unquote classic, so that they, for some reason, become rarer and more demanded, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I know what you mean. This game is basically, like, really popular in the last few years. Alright, let me try to sell a few of these things. Oh, crap. Oh, good, I don't have to fight this stupid mole. Customer! You can have this handbag. He's got the night pendant, I got the flame pendant. I guess I'll give the great charm to Paula whenever I get her back. Also, I need to call the delivery man because I need my pencil eraser.
Yeah, I'll erase that, fool.
Yep, Escargot Express, it's Elliot. Definitely need the pencil eraser. Okay, I want the broken machine, I guess. And definitely, yeah.
So what is it you're actually attempting to do currently? Like, what's your current quest, so to say?
Learning how to teleport.
Well, yeah, but what's the means to the end? Why are you wanting to teleport?
Why do I want to teleport? So that I could go to a faraway place, or revisit, or quickly revisit places I've already been.
Yeah, I get that, but why is that? Is that gonna extend the story, or?
Yeah, because right now the second character, has gone missing, and yeah, like we need her back.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you know? Is there any like this far in? Do you know who's taken her, or?
Yeah, we know who took her, but like we just need to get her back.
So typical 90s Nintendo cliche then.
Yeah.
Bowser, she's in another castle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, quite that simple. What can I get rid of at the moment? Because this is kind of annoying. You know, I don't really need a defense spray. I'm just gonna drop this. Okay. There we go, delivery guy. Escargot Express, your delivery charge is 18, yes.
Beep beep, delivery.
Wait. Oh, we don't want to take up to taste it. I've been trying to get some stuff back. Dang it. I'm sorry, this might go just slightly over half an hour. Either that or I might finish the episode later.
Well, either way works. Just keep going. I mean, it's interesting to see this game for the first time, so...
Yeah. Let's see, where's...
Take as long as you need.
The broken machine. I definitely need this, because it's for Jeff. Also need the pencil eraser. And that's it. Also, it's interesting to note that in Smash Brothers, Ness's weapons are basically a baseball bat and a yo-yo. The same goes true for here, but also in this game. But you can't get both at the same time. You either get a yo-yo or a baseball bat. And baseball bats are hit a lot more damage and hit a lot more frequently.
It just seems strange how. I mean, is this a particularly violent game, or do you think it is just directly catering to like young children? Well,
I mean, like, without having the context of seeing what's going on, you really beat the crap out of enemies with baseball bats, and Jeff uses guns that can use weapons that could shoot. Like specifically, he uses like bottle rockets and what I could describe is for the first he uses like energy weapons and bazooka, and he has a bazooka. I'm not even kidding. He gets an item that he can literally turn into a bazooka because he can fix stuff.
I suppose that's how the games from the 90s and that sort of era were sort of aiming themselves at people, though. Something I found, and something we look at when I was doing this in my university, was that I suppose it sort of pays dividends, really, but games back then were having to compete with the fact that parents didn't understand what video gaming was, and they had to make a game that looked like it was appealing and educational and interesting for children, like all happy fun times. But they still satired it with maybe violence, witty puns, or things that may not have been actually suitable for children.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, I need this thing to be erased. Dang pencil statue. Why'd there have to be a pencil statue? Or, yeah. Or I should say, there's an eraser statue. Oh, this is the guy who gives me the fresh egg, and I don't need that at the moment. Oh, I have to do battle again. And yes, all the backgrounds are really trippy.
I was gonna say, even so, it's still a very unique, gimmicky. Well, I say gimmicky now, but back then I suppose it would have been pretty normal.
Yeah, because like if you think about it, this game predates Pokemon. I mean, I think Pokemon got a lot of the design ideas and stuff from this game.
Pokemon 1997?
1997 in Japan, but 1998 in North America. And this was this came out in Japan in 1994. In America in 95. Dang it, wrong bag. Dang, Monkey Caves, you're confusing. Urgh! That completely wasn't the right way. It was the other way. I'm sorry, I'm kind of preventing you from your stream. We've been going for 31 minutes and 29 seconds and 30 seconds now. Dang it.
Well, how long do you reckon? How long do you normally do parts for?
About this time. I only go over if I have to finish the thing that I'm starting. Like if I have to finish whatever I was doing in the first place. I want to get to the end of these monkey caves just so I could say, okay, monkey caves are done with. I don't have to worry about them now.
How close do you reckon you are to finishing? Like, I mean, not just this, but the overall game.
The overall game.
Like, how many hours do you reckon you would need to put in to actually finish it?
This is a good like playing it on and off. You can probably. Oh yeah, this is the one for an egg. This one wants an egg. Yeah, probably you could finish it in a couple days if you don't know what you're doing.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, like. I don't know, it just depends on how well you know the game and if you've ever played it for the first time. It took me roughly a month playing it on and off to finish the game.
Okay. So you know what you're doing then, obviously, things you can do.
Yeah, this is officially my second playthrough.
Does it retain any of its difficulty after playing it through again, or is it just a case of walkthrough?
It depends on the area you're in. Like, I think going through Peaceful Rest Valley every single time when you're low level is definitely the more difficult part.
Okay.
Yay! No more statue. Yeah, just Talarama. Proceed as you wish. Open the treasure box and take what is inside with you.
So is that the end of the monkey caves?
Yes.
Ah.
You will need the gourmet yogurt machine. I need to throw something out. Let's see, you know, I don't think I need a picnic lunch anymore. Okay, let's see if he has to give me back the yogurt machine. The yogurt dispenser.
Yogurt. Or if you're in England land, yogurt.
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 And this monkey teaches teleportation. Oh, and then I have to go all the way back outside. Let's see. What are in these boxes here?
Probably absolutely nothing.
Great food lunch, but
you shouldn't go. You should look in them. They're a trap.
Cup of life noodles. The life noodles is useful right now. What don't I need, really?
I don't know, Mr. Hylian. What don't you need? A bit of everything, maybe? Or maybe a bit of nothing?
Yeah. Well, here, I don't really need the health items. I just need, like... Here. Grab. And give the pencil eraser back to Ness. And by that, he can give the broken machine to Anton so he can fix the broken machine. Honestly, I've not really needed rust promoters or anything, so... Yeah, but there's only like one really part of this left, and that's just to do the teleportation. But if you want, we can cut it right here.
I think it would probably be quite good for me to cut that, because I need to get on some other things as well.
Alright, I think I'll probably do another supplemental episode just to catch up on my episodes too. Just one by myself. Alright, so thanks for joining me on this, and glad I was able to give you some insight on the world of Ness and all his adventures he was on.
It's been greatly appreciated. Thank you for showing me. I'll hopefully see more of this in the future.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely see more, and if you want to, you can return for more.
Yes, I would not be opposed to that. Maybe sometime in the future, for sure.
Alright, whenever you got some time. I'm really not pressed for scheduling anymore. Like, originally I was trying to get, people lined up to be on my show, but now it's just kind of like, okay, whoever wants to come back on an episodic basis, just let me know. Pretty much.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, well, I'm gonna get off and do some of my own stuff then. So good luck with the rest of this.
I think I will. And this has been PSI Let's Play, and we will see you next time.
Bye.